There is a profound psychological and spiritual difference between pure love and attachment that is rooted in wisdom psychology and practical self-awareness. Love becomes problematic when it is tied to attachment, which is an emotional state in which one's happiness depends on the behavior, presence, or approval of another. While love in its purest form is altruistic and empowering, attachment reflects a fear of loss and a desire to possess rather than support. When we are attached, we seek security from outside rather than from within, inadvertently transferring our personal power to someone or something external. This creates dependency. Instead of love being a source of joy, it becomes a source of anxiety. We need to understand that attachment arises from expectation and the often unrecognized belief that another person should act or respond in certain ways to make us feel valued or safe. Every expectation is a subtle tie that binds our emotional state to external behavior. When the expected outcome does not occur, fear, disappointment, frustration, or insecurity emerges. The person who loves becomes the person who fears losing love, which ironically diminishes the natural strength of their love and gives rise to neediness. In this cycle, the more we cling, the more we weaken our own sense of identity and inner calm. A lover who is secure within themselves experiences connection without fearing its end. This doesn't imply coldness or indifference. Rather, it involves choosing to love without the burden of expectation. True love is free from the compulsion to hold on to something or someone. When love is present without attachment, it uplifts both partners and allows each to grow without pressure. A key practice is the shift from expectation to acceptance. Expectation says, "This must happen for me to be happy." Acceptance says, "I am willing to be at peace regardless of outcome." The former creates a mental and emotional chain, while the latter liberates the individual and strengthens their capacity to love authentically. Acceptance doesn't mean tolerating harmful behavior. Instead, it means releasing inner resistance that creates suffering. When we let go of the belief that others must fulfill our inner needs, we reclaim our power to experience peace and genuinely support others without compromise to our well-being. The fear of losing someone is itself a thought pattern reinforced by attachment. When we repeatedly entertain such thoughts, we inadvertently condition our emotional response toward anxiety and insecurity. By consciously choosing thoughts of strength, self-worth, and inner completeness, we weaken the grip of attachment and rediscover the empowering essence of love that enhances rather than drains our energy. Ultimately, the journey from attachment to love is one of self-transformation. Loving without attachment does not diminish care or connection, it expands it. It encourages individuals to connect from a place of fullness rather than emptiness, to choose love without needing it, and to be present with others without needing them to define one's emotional reality. In this way, true love becomes not a bond that restricts, but a force that liberates both the self and the beloved.